Where shadows dwell, until the cloud casts its spell. A steampunk dream, filled by the fight, in a virtual realm, he'll light up the night. Join the ride, let the circuit flow. Power up, it's a gaming fest. With every scream we rise, we quest. From the depths of dungeons to the heights of sky. Razia leaves beneath the neon sky. Through the steam and the smoke, adventure waits. With every click, the magic creates. In the world of pixels, where legends are born, we're united in joy, never forlorn. Together in this journey, we'll break every chain. Power up, it's a gaming fest. With every scream we rise, we quest. From the depths of dungeons to the heights of sky. Razia leads beneath the neon sky. Brass with bread, machines align. Hearts of iron, souls combine. Beyond the rails to distant worlds, where battle waves and fate unfolds. Engines roar, the dragons scream. In steampunk realms, we chase the dream. Power up, it's a gaming fest. With every scream we rise, we quest. From the depths of dungeons to the heights of sky. Razia leads beneath the neon sky. The storm and the flame, we won't desist. In steam and gears, we coexist. Crown the king, his legend sings. For in his name, the future brings. It's a gaming fest. With every scream we rise, we quest. From the depths of dungeons to the heights of sky. Razia leads beneath the neon sky. Where shadows dwell, until the cloud casts its spell. A steampunk dream, filled by the fight. In a virtual realm, he'll light up the night. Join the ride, let the circuit flow. Power up, it's a gaming fest. With every scream we rise, we quest. From the depths of dungeons to the heights of sky. Razia leads beneath the neon sky. Through the steam and the smoke, adventure waits. With every click, the magic creates. In the world of pixels, where legends are born, we're united in joy, never forlorn. Together in this journey, we'll break every chain. Power up, it's a gaming fest. With every scream we rise, we quest. From the depths of dungeons to the heights of sky. Razia leads beneath the neon sky. Brass with bread, machines align. Hearts of iron, souls combine. Beyond the rails to distant worlds, where battle waves and fate unfolds. Engines roar, the dragons scream. In steampunk realms, we chase the dream. Power up, it's a gaming fest. With every scream we rise, we quest. From the depths of dungeons to the heights of sky. Razia leads beneath the neon sky. things, for in his name the future brings. Power up, it's a gaming fest. With every stream we rise, we quest. From the depths of dungeons to the heights of sky. Razia leads beneath the neon sky. In the gears of night, where shadows dwell, Raziel McCloud casts his spell. A steampunk dream, filled by the fight. In a virtual realm, he'll light up the night. Join the ride, let the circuit flow. Power up, it's a gaming fest. With every scream we rise, we quest. From the depths of dungeons to the heights of sky. Razia leaves beneath the neon sky. Through the steam and the smoke, adventure waits. With every click, the magic creates. In the world of pixels, where legends are born, we're united in joy, never forlorn. Together in this journey, we'll break every chain. Power up, it's a gaming fest. With every scream we rise, we quest. From the depths of dungeons to the heights of sky. Razia leads beneath the neon sky. Brass with bread, machines align. Hearts of iron, souls combine. Beyond the rails, to distant worlds, where battle waves and fate unfolds. Engines
Well, hello everybody. Let me pop over here for right now. Yeah, so oops. Okay, hold on. I had to fix something. Thought it was all working well, but no, I guess not. All right, let's pull this up. Oh, I see the frame so low. Okay, we want it at least at 60 frames. Apply. Ah. Alright, cool. Now that should work. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Good. We're golden. We're Freddy's. Alright. Annie hoochie coochie mama doochie. Hold on. I'm gonna have to fix that later. Yeah, so we are here. We're gonna be playing some Origins, Silent Hill Origins. We're gonna at least play this for a little bit, about an hour, and then probably hop on for some lunch, or hop off for some lunch, and we can watch some YouTube videos, which would be nice. So yeah, hope we're all doing well today. The last couple of days it's been getting up and it's been leaving the freezing area, our place where we live, and it's been pumping up to. It's been heating up. It's 29 degrees out. Might as well be 30. right now. When it used to be in just a single digits not too long ago. And let me tell you, as soon as that went back up, that high again, my fucking head is killing me. So yeah. I think everything is all ready to go. So let's pop on over to this part. Got this all set up. Okay. And we will pause that. My mouse. I set up my monitors different. So yeah, got that done. Alright. Damn it. Why are you so slow now? You were just fine. Oh, you know what? Let's yeah, we'll just use it without saving because we don't need to do that. Where's Origins again? Here. Oh. Ah, there we go. We just have to reset it. Now it should be just fine. Load. This one. Yep, there we go. That's much better. Much better. Alright, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay.
You won't die, but you'll wish you could.
Oh, boy. Okay, what do I do? Hold on. This is an ornate cabinet here with 5 miniature dolls screwed into its top. Take a look. Excuse me. Holes? Oh, like, I don't know. Like red pills for schizophrenic or whatever. Alright, do I have something on this? I think I might have something on this. Right, give me a minute. Oh my god, I gotta get used to this shit again. I haven't played in 3 months. Melee, firearms, items. I don't want to use that. Notes. Police reports. Status report. Patient Mrs. Blank Blank, age 35. Examining Dr. Harris. Notes Mrs. has have aha! Medications do not mess up. Room 1 through 5. Remember, pills only for patients. Medications do not mess up. Room 1 is trizanthium. Room 2 is nadium. Oporium. Salarium. Salaries. Salaries. Nadium. Why is everything floating? All right. Let me take a quick screenshot of this. That's just a blank screen. Okay. There we go. There we go. This over here. Yeah, I definitely changed up my monitors. So all right. So I don't know which room. I don't know. What? Nothing here. Isn't there like a run button? Yeah, it's Y or X, I mean. Scalpel, that's a weapon. All right. Okay, I'm gonna have to take that. Hate to, but I got to. All right, let's see. Magpie note. All right, so we've got reports. All right. In incident description, a male child entered into the sanitarium unchallenged and got through into female seclusion. Doors were left unlocked. He entered female seclusion room 5, at which point orderly Michaels observed him and alerted me. The boy was the child of the visitor and was taken away by father. Failure. Okay. The doors to the female seclusion were left unlocked by the orderly. Failed to notice the boy who arrived to the area. Recommendation: all staff to be reminded of the importance of locking ward review staff. Okay. So this is room 5. So room 5 is the boy was the child of a visitor and was taken away by his father. Okay. So it doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me, like, and continues to harbor strong fest and a violent precision complex. Okay, hold on. So violent This one's violent, so. Alright. Alright, let's go back over to here. So this would be violent, I would say. Self-harm. That's what I would think. Pyro. Asphyxiation. Maybe. And identity crisis. This one I don't know. Alright. Okay, so. This has got to be the male. All right, let's go out. Okay, we'll have to come back and test that out later. Let me turn. Oh, you guys can't even hear it, can you? On case. Why can't? Hold on. This one right here. Alright. Oh, creepy as fuck, yeah. Yeah, it is. Oops. We gotta go straight ahead. You're not gonna get up, right? Food smells awful. Okay, so. Okay, room 5 looks like Starvin' Marvin's room. My notepads. I need notepad. Okay. Alright, room 5. I'm gonna put starve. Starve. Okay. Alright, so room 3. So room 3. I don't know what room 4 was. Room 5. Identity. Identity confusion or something like that. Number 2. Okay. What? Ah, number 2. So, room 2 is pyro. Let's go to number 4 real quick again. Heavily barred. Okay. Stop that. I get used to these buttons again. And the cutter. So room 1. 1. Self-harm. Oh, gee. So room 4 is what was the other one? Dangerous. I'll just put dangerous. Stabber. Alright. We've got them all. Okay. So. No. Pressing the wrong buttons again. Map, please. Where's that room? Is that? Yep. Yes. Alright. So I said room 5 is starving, so that's the blue pill. Room 4 is green pills, which was what? Dangerous stabby wabby. 3 is identity confusion, which is the yellow pills. Blue pill. Blue pill, again, is room 2, which is pyro. And then room 1, red pill. Dr. Harris's key. Right. I think we were trying to look for that before. Okay. Let's save this. Save that. Alright, cool. Alright. Oh, poops. Oh, yes. I love it when I push the wrong button. Oh! Okay, we gotta find another way out of here. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Bring up this. How do I can't. Ooh, I can't even read the writing. Why? What's wrong with that? Yes. So I've got to. Did I go down too far? Ah, this Gotta get used to that fixed cam. No. Wait, hold on. Okay, we're in this realm. Yeah, we are. Alright. So we've got to go to Dr. Harris's office. I think it's right here. I think it's on the first floor, I guess. But first, we need to switch over. We need to switch over from this realm to the other realm. And I haven't played this in a while, so... Boys. Hell no. Ah. Shut up. No. No, you didn't. Run, you fucking bitch. Straight ahead. Oh, thought I was gonna die. Go back to the real world. Get rid of the pills now. That down. Right. Alright, so what do we got in here? Okay, we can't go up there, but we can go up and down and up and around. Okay. Hello? It's that way. God. Alright. God damn it! Where are you going that way for, you dinkus? And I have me here without any height. Oh my god, healing items. I'll be able to go through here to there to the other side. Get some chalky milk. Okay, can I... Wish I could zoom in. No, this way. Alright. So what's death in here? Nothing. Records. Quick nap. Something like that. Hello? That's a note, right? The new patient, Helen Grady, arrived today. I was surprised to see how calm and well-behaved she was. After reading her notes, I was worried that she might be something of a handful. The woman is in complete denial and claims no recollection of the incident which saw her commit. Wait a minute, what? Alright. The woman is in complete denial and claims no recollection of the incident which saw her whatever. Indeed, she has asked repeatedly to be allowed to see her son. I have agreed with her husband that it is best that the boy be kept away from his mother. While there seems little hope for any long-term recovery, I look forward to spending some time with Miss Grady. Her condition is most fascinating. Really? Alright, so what did I get? Oh, that goes downstairs. Alright. Now I gotta figure out... Yeah, right there. It's where the female ward is. Over here. I gotta go to the other world for it. Right there, and you can't see it with them. I'm pointing my mouse at it, but you can't see it. Alright, now I gotta figure out... Okay. Go back here, so I can go in and around, and I can get all the way down there. And then if I go into the... Yeah, I can still get out. Okay. We got this. We got this. We can just cut right to it. We can cut right to it. Oh my god, stop pushing the button. Go in and around. Ouch. So how do I square up? Alright. It's right trigger, right bumper, A. Alright. Cool. Hey, is there something I can get out of this? What about a pack of smokes? Some games, pack of smokes heals you. I don't know how that fucking happens, but yeah! Oh, that's a hose. I thought it was like a hubcap. Jesus Christ. It's funny, back in the day, around this time, they used to have doctors and nurses were allowed to smoke in the hospital. It's funny how that was allowed back then. It's like, oh, little Timmy comes in to get his tonsil removed and dies from stage 4 lung cancer. Yes. Wrong button. Get out of it. Her.
Lisa? You're here too? Can you see all this stuff? Is it all dark for you too?
It's so sad. They can't do anything for her. She just sits there. She wants her boy so badly.
Who are you talking about? Is the girl inside? Alessa? Is Alessa in there?
No. No! You know who's in there!
No, I don't. And there's something next to the... Baton. Oh, this is... Okay. Probably gonna die, but let's try it. Hello?
Mama?
Mama?
Daddy said you were dead. Are you dead?
I'm not dead. Locked away. Out of sight, out of mind, not dead. I asked them to bring my boy to me.
Mama.
Come here, boy. Let Mama take a look at you.
Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Ammo. Alright, we got shotgun ammo, we got target ammo. Alright. Firearms. I don't know how to beat this one, but we're gonna try. Right. All right. Okay. Can we just equip it? No. Oh boy, okay. Equip. I'm gonna throw shit. Oh! I knew it. Knew I was gonna die. That was loud in my ear holes. Alright, we're gonna start from we're gonna start from back here. And we're gonna try not to fuck up. How about that? Alright. Reload. 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 Huh? Alright, cool. Alright, we'll just equip it for now. No, we shouldn't equip it for now. Let's... You tire? We'll keep the meat cleaver, I guess. Alright. Peaks and waves, hello. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, so we gotta do what we have to do again. Which is just this way. No? What are you talking about? Oh, no, that's right. I gotta... The light on. I'm gonna try to... I'm doing pretty good. Kinda sick. I think I'm sick. Or at least my body is telling me that I'm sick. Stuffy head and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm pretty good. Puck! It could be. Well, it was in the single digits. Just a few days ago, so it's starting to shoot back up to 30s and 40 degrees. It was about 2 degrees recently, and it just shot back up, so I think the pressure change is what's doing it. Which sucks, but hey. Alright, we need to go this way. Yeah, that way is the way to go. Ah! I forgot about the stupid thing. Turn! God damn it! Get in there! You slow prick! Completely forgot about that thing. Alright. We need to switch over to here. No, not to there. To here. I appreciate it. Yeah. I hope I feel better, too. I mean, I feel better, or I feel good enough to stream. Oh, I didn't like that sound. Okay, so we don't want to go that way, we want to go this way. Turn. Did you see that? So, I gotta go forward. I gotta go back to Dr. Harris's office. Grab the weird key thing, mark thing. And then... I agree. Get in there, please. I didn't see shit, but I did. her condition is most fascinating. I don't think there's anything else in here. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's a weapon. Alright, we can save it right here. Save. Right here. Is that blood right there? Don't know. Alright, let's check over here. Files and... This looks important, but it's not. Can I just take a nap? Alright, so we gotta go this way. There we go. Other way. I don't think... I should pull up a map for this game. Ugh. You know, I thought Silent Hill 4 The Room was bad. But I don't like this one's even worse. And people have said it's really bad. I can see why. But I am determined to finish this game and move up to the next one, which is Shattered Memories, I think? Why did you look that way, bro? You looked. You looked over that way. Why? Why did you look over that way? You looked over that way. Jesus Christ, bro. Alright. This one. All right. Okay. Yep, straightforward. Okay, it was straightforward. Use that. We'll go in here and we'll save one more time and then we'll go fight Mama.
Lisa?
Lisa?
You're here too?
Yeah.
Can you see all this stuff?
Nope.
Is it all dark for you too?
It's so sad. They can't do anything for her. She just sits there. She wants her boy so badly.
Who are you talking about? Is the girl inside? Alessa? Is Alessa in there?
No. No! You know who's in there!
I fucking do? It's Mama! Ugh. Save it again. I got our firearm. We're gonna nip it. Yeah, we get it.
Mama?
Mama?
Daddy said you were dead. Are you dead?
I'm not dead. Locked away. Out of sight, out of mind, not dead. I asked them to bring my boy to me.
Mama.
Mama.
Come here, boy. Let Mama take a look at you.
Buttons. Oh boy. Alright. What? What? Oh, Mama dead? Mama, ooh. I didn't mean to make you cry. Ooh.
This is just like before.
I don't remember before.
What's happening here? That thing, it couldn't have been. Are you making this happen? Are you doing this? Wait. No. Don't go. I need to know.
Okay. Alright. No context after that? Alright, do we just leave? Do we just get the fuck out? What do we do? Well, I'm gonna try leaving. Oh, what's this? I got a theater ticket. Alright, well, I guess I know my next place. It's the theater. The theater of the damned. Alright, so where would be the theater? Can't even read any of that. Midway. Hospital. Ugh. Ah, there's the theater. Just down the road. I've got to take the long way. I gotta go down, around there, out that way, over that way, up. Shit. So I gotta go up. Probably through that hospital. No? Very. Alright. Okay. Find my way. Lumberyard key. Hell yeah. Lumberyard, okay. I don't know where the lumber yard is right there. I see it. So, yeah, it's okay. So I can go in there and then cut through it. Oh, perfecto. All right, so follow the road out. You hear these motherfuckers? Look at these motherfuckers. Oh god, don't stop running. Come on, dude. Excuse me? Can't see, I can't. Am I stuck? This way, right? Hello? Yeah, I gotta go all the way down. What? Oh yeah, I gotta go all the way down and then cut up and around. Like, okay, I see. Uh-huh. Okay, I gotta keep going down this way. Yeah, fuck 'em, right? Fuck 'em all. Fuck it all! Don't wanna see that shit no more. Yeah. Gotta go through here. Oh. So yeah, when I go get my lunch, and we go watch the video that I have in mind, I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping it's gonna be good while I eat. But it's supposed to be, scientists have predicted how a zombie apocalypse will start. Or something like that. So, I saw that at just before I started up the stream. So I'm like, ah, cool, I can watch that. So yeah, and a few more. Once I get to the theater, I'll save, and then I'll take a quick break, grab my lunch, come back, and oh my god. And, we will, yeah. Butcher. Oh, what's that one? Yeah, it seemed kind of interesting, and I was kind of interested in it. I want to see what the, scientists have predicted, excuse me, on how a, zombie apocalypse would happen. You know, that's gonna be interesting. Alright, so next road. So we're gonna go this way. It's your nose. Don't wanna scratch my nose. Borden Street, which we gotta go down, and then we cut over. Over this way. There's the lumber yard. Oops. Okay. Let's save it right here, too. Let's oversave that one. Ooh, I don't like that sound. You guys like that sound? Because I don't like that sound. Oh, yeah. Oof. Fuck is that? Is that like a... Is that like a rusty lumber saw? Health drink. That's a good thing. Alright. There it is. Someone has written on the newspaper. Why are you helping her? Travis? You see that nurse? What? Oh, that's kind of scary. I'm not running through this shit. Oh man, I don't like it. It looks like I'm almost out. But this is way too easy, right? Ah. Was there another way to go? Probably. Theater is this way. Can we? Thank you. Oh god, I hate that big guy. They're easy to kill, it's just they're a pain in the ass. So... Alright, I gotta go this way then. Follow the blood. It leads you to the good stuff. I heard the remake of Silent Hill 2 was pretty good. So I'm thinking about getting that after I complete these the older Silent Hill games. Yeah, since I don't have a map. Pistol ammo, baby. Let's go. What the hell? Aw, I can't pick up a TV and use it as a weapon? Come on, I carried a typewriter around in my back pocket. Welcome back. Ooh, there's some blood. Oh, that's a corpse. Oh, it's gonna get up. Someone has written on the napkin. Someone made a hole. Go home, Travis. Travis, I think you should listen to these notes. Come on, pick it up. There's something right there. Pick it up. It's a fucking box of... What? A monster? Someone must have mutilated it. The blood is all over the room. Oh boy. Alright, let's continue looking down this and then we can go into the giant hole in the bathroom. Alright. Yeah, don't turn that off. Okay. Let me save this one more time. Right here. Interesting. Push the button, but the elevator doesn't come. Yeah, I don't think it will. Mailbox for apartment 213 is overflowing. Looks like the mail hasn't been collecting for weeks. 213? Let me... Apartment... 213? I don't know if that's gonna be any, significance, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna write it down. Alright. There's the theater. Oh, I don't like that sound. Alright. Right here. We're gonna save it. That's alright, right here. Alright. Close down the game. Exit out of it. Alright. Now. This. Put that down. Bring this down. I'm gonna watch off of it. Oops. There. And back to Silent Hill. Right. I forgot to change that. This. Alright. Now that's done, and that's done. Alright. I will BRB. Dog's freaking out because I said I will BRB because he knows I'm gonna be eating up. We're gonna switch into this channel. This part. Alice, you're in the way. You need to be moved. That's not what I need. Unmute the Opera browser source. Ooh. Yeah, I had to move her over that way a little bit because of Lady Krampus. Alright. So that's all set up. We are gonna grab... you know what? I'm not gonna switch to anything. You are gonna watch... You guys can watch something that I like. Hold on. Where's the saved playlist? Like later. That's the one we're gonna watch. Where is it? Hold on, I gotta find it. Ugh, yeah, I added all this other shit because I gotta add them to another playlist later. Winter rain. Ah, there it is. This is fucking hilarious. I saw this a long ass time ago. I saw this like a decade ago or something like that. Like 12 years old, right? Yeah, I saw this like 12 years ago, and I found it the other couple months back. I'm like, oh, I remember that. All right, enjoy it.
This is our hood, dog. If anybody comes down that alley, our job is to blast them.
Si vato, anyone comes here, fuck it. Casi me muero, Holmes. I'll shoot myself in the head, Holmes.
Gun away, bro. Who sent you, bro? Bro, take one more step.
Shoot him. Mátalo. That's the fool. Mételo un tiro.
Su diablo, un demonio.
What do we do?
I don't know.
What do we do, flaco?
No.
Go.
See, let me think.
Mátalo. Back up, homie. He's still moving, flaco.
Do that again.
Do it again.
Do it again.
What's your idea?
You're bored, right?
See.
We're gonna have some fun. Mija, go get the guns. This feel heavy. I got an idea.
Ole, vato. Yeah, vato.
Go, let's blast this fool.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style. Sexy lady. Oppan Gangnam Style.
This vato can talk? What? What do you say? What do you say now? Huh? Hey! Don't you say brains?
Okay, here's how you do the automatic update counter. So first, bring up your Stream Deck controller. Yep, right there. And then you go here to get a new add-on or a new, whatever they call it, plugin. A new plugin, that's what they call it. Search for counter and install this one right here, Stream Counter. Keep score of kills, deaths, etc., and show it live on your stream. So install that. Then you can close out of that. Once that's installed, then we'll just make a new one here. You come to Bar Raider, that's the company that makes it, and Stream Counter. So we're gonna put this over here, and we're gonna add it. And so we have all of this stuff here. You can title it whatever. First thing you want to do though is you come down to, wait, where is it? File name right here. It says a file name must be set for counter to work. Basically how it works is it creates a text file, and then every time you push your button, it actually edits that text file, and then Streamlabs will read from that text file and post that onto your stream, onto your display. So we have to make a file first. So we're gonna just click on that, and then over here, so I have these ones set up already. I have Brig Counter, Galley Counter, and Sloop Counter. So those are my 3 counters. So you add that in, and then we'll make a new one for the sake of this. We'll just say test. Bam. Okay, so there's the file name, and then we can click on this again if we need to make a new one, but it automatically puts it in there. So that's all good. Okay, let's see what else did I do. Then let's come to this. Okay. Then over here, initial value is 0. In other words, your counter starts at 0.
All right, we're not going to mind this guy right here. Who cares, huh? All right, let's go back up here. I was hoping I would get back, but I guess not. This one right here. This. I'm very excited to watch this. Nobody cares.
A horde of feral creatures tears through the street. They might look human, but they no longer have the brain capacity to do anything but consume. God help you if you find yourself in their path. No, it's not the latest toilet paper hoarding frenzy, it's the zombie apocalypse. And it might not be entirely fiction. Could the zombie apocalypse actually happen? Possibly, in more ways than one. These are the potential undead outbreaks scientists are keeping their eyes on. Surprisingly, some of the people believe zombies actually walk amongst us, and have for hundreds of years. The origin of the concept dates back to Haitian folklore, where the dead are resurrected by dark magic. The necromancer uses potions and rituals to revive a corpse, but what comes back isn't entirely human. It might have full physical function, but something in its soul stays behind. This usually creates a zombie who is lacking the ability to make complex decisions, but can complete simple tasks when instructed, making it the perfect slave for a sinister witch doctor looking for some free labor. These zombies can often be kept in this unfortunate stasis for the length of their natural life, but the spell can be broken if they're not given the proper substances to keep them in their stupor. And when they're awoken, they often don't remember anything of their time as a zombie, even if they've been missing for years. But is this only folklore? It was believed to be an odd tale from a traditional voodoo religion, but during the US occupation of Haiti, they were surprised to discover that people were actually reporting to no residents who were turned into zombies. People would show up after being missing for years and would claim they'd been enslaved by witch doctors with only fitful memories of the missing time. Scientists looked into these claims and found a possible explanation for this, right down to the supposed return from the dead. These people might have been given a powerful neurotoxin that would have paralyzed them completely and slowed down their body functions to the point of appearing dead, followed by the application of the toxin Datura stramonium. Derived from Jimson weed, this can cause long-term disorientation that would leave someone in a fugue state and highly suggestible, leaving them in a zombie-like trance. Could this create a zombie plague? In a word, no. While this is one of the only cases known of actual zombie-like behavior in humans, it might be the least terrifying prospect. For one thing, there are no detailed case studies of this behavior long-term, just stories of it happening in the past. Many of the case studies have been doubted by scientists, who think it couldn't be sustained long-term. If these chemicals were applied effectively, it would only take one missed dose for the person to start regaining their full mental faculties. And a slight overdose of the toxic Jimson weed extract could kill. These cases aren't the precursor to a zombie apocalypse. They're a case of kidnapping and enslavement. More importantly, they're not contagious in any way. If someone under the effects of Datura stramonium bit an unaffected person, all that might happen is a nasty infection from the bacteria in the person's mouth. But outside of the human world, more threatening cases await. Fungi. They take many forms, like mushrooms that grow on trees and make for a tasty topping on pizza. But in the fungal kingdom, a surprising number of them are parasitic, and some display a disturbing ability to affect other organisms. That's the case for Ophiocordyceps unilateralis, an insect pathogenic fungus that spreads itself in a disturbing fashion, and it has a particular target: the ants crawling around the canopies of tropical forests. They crawl through the trees, except when the tree gaps become impossible to cross, and they head down to the forest floor. That's where this sinister fungi is waiting, spreading its spores. They attach to the exoskeleton of the ant and start growing there, using enzymes to weaken the exoskeleton and allow them to take root in the ant's body. And once they work their way in, that's when the transformation truly begins. Because the fungus doesn't just affect the ant's body, it affects their brain. The fungus yeast spreads through the ant's body and starts generating compounds that affect the ant's behavior, starting with causing it to have seizure-like convulsions that knock it from its usual perch down to the forest floor. And there it stays because it now has one function: to spread the fungus growing off of its body. When the ant is about to reach the end of its life cycle, it will attach itself to a leaf with its mandibles and die there, spreading the fungal spores from the massive growth on its head. This creates a morbid garden of dead ants to infect the entire population of ants in the area. And as the ant dies, the fungus continues to grow until the ant is covered in a large growth of fungus. In between 4 to 10 days, the ant transforms from a creature with its own mind to one solely devoted to propagating another species' survival. This has led scientists to give these creatures a disturbing nickname: zombie ants. But could they jump species to bigger targets? While the idea of a fungal infection targeting our brains is terrifying, the odds of them breaking that species barrier are limited. For one thing, the fungus is designed to target small animals with an exoskeleton, and if they jump species, it'd be to a larger insect or a spider. Humans don't have an exoskeleton. We have bones, which are much harder to break through. While humans do have some weak, unprotected points like our eyes, there's another element that protects us from a fungal zombie infection like this. We can notice and react to weird things happening to our body much easier than ants can. If we see a weird fungal infection coming out of our body, we'll either pull it off or go see a doctor. So the odds are that even if a fungus did start affecting humans, it would never be able to transform any of us into mind-controlled zombies, assuming no one decided they liked their new mushroom hat and just let it grow. But some species more terrifying than fungi are using the same tactics. Pretty much everyone hates wasps. From those nasty yellow jackets that haunt every summer picnic to terrifying murder hornets of Japan. But smaller creatures have far more reason to fear them, because many wasps have a truly disturbing method of reproducing. They lay their eggs inside a still living creature, usually a large insect or spider, and the eggs hatch inside and eat the creature from the inside out. Usually the wasp uses its venom to paralyze the creature before laying eggs and just uses it as a cocoon. But one wasp named Zadypota percontatoria might have taken this tactic to the next level. It has the same sting and ovipositor that its larger, more dangerous counterpart does, but it doesn't render the host completely paralyzed while the larvae are gestating. Instead, it might do something worse. It mostly targets small spiders, usually younger ones, but as the larvae grow inside the spider's body, something unusual happens. The spider might be aware of the creatures growing within it, but it finds itself unable to affect or remove them. As the growth of the larva advances, the spider will eventually build a cocoon to immobilize itself while the larva emerges and consumes its host. The initial thought was that the wasp was directly affecting the brain of the spider, which would be a terrifying prospect. But now scientists believe it's more likely the larva exudes hormones that guide the behavior of the spider in a certain direction. Until the end, the spider doesn't behave in ways that are completely atypical for the species, but instead seems to mutually be protecting itself and the wasp. Of course, there is only going to be one survivor at the end, exactly the way the wasp wants it. But is this deadly wasp a threat to humans? The wasp is a much smaller wasp than the ones that attack humans, but there are wasps that pose a serious threat to large animals. The Asian giant hornet even has the nickname Yak Killer because a swarm of them can kill a massive animal with their stings. And they do kill dozens of humans a year, but these attacks are usually defensive, seeking to drive humans away from them. No wasp has ever tried to parasitize a human for the same reason no fungi has ever made a go of that big game. If a wasp injected a human with eggs, the human would likely go to the doctor and get them removed. And even if hormones were affecting their behavior to make them want to protect their carrion, the odds are another person would notice and get them some help. That's why the species that do lay their eggs in humans, like the botfly, mostly do surface-level infections and hope the person just doesn't notice. So, no wasp zombies coming anytime soon. But is a far deadlier threat lurking under our noses? Plants. They make our yard beautiful and they make for a lot of work pulling weeds. But these leafy organisms are the backbone of the global ecosystem, and that makes them uniquely vulnerable to parasites. A bacteria known as phytoplasma has been affecting plants since it was discovered in the 1600s. But at first they were assumed to be plant viruses. They create fast-spreading blight, abnormal plant growth, and odd growths that seem to have one purpose: spread the bacteria further. The bacteria starts in plants, spreads through insects, and moves back to plants once they've been pollinated by exposed insects. Some of the signs include yellow leaves and growths that attract insects, but otherwise the plants just seem to continue existing fine, regardless of the bacteria parasitizing them. But the truth goes deeper. These bacteria literally rewrite the morphology of the plant, switching it from growing flowers that would help it spread healthy plants to growing odd leafy growths that spread the bacteria. While the plants lack any brain function, the bacteria manages to get deep down to the base components of the plant and permanently change its core function. This is considered dangerous to the health of the plant, but it doesn't have all negative consequences for those who cultivate plants. The bushy appearances of infected plants can actually be desirable for those breeding certain plants because they can then produce more flowers. But in the wild, these bacteria spread fast and furious, turning every plant they infect into a puppet of their spread and every insect that touches them into a disease vector. But could this affect humans and create a zombie apocalypse? This is probably the most dangerous case yet, because unlike parasitic wasps and fungi, humans are just as vulnerable to bacteria as anything else. Countless diseases start from bacteria and devastate populations. But if this bacteria started using humans as a vector, it's not likely to turn us into zombies the way it does plants. That's because we lack the tools it needs to spread, and any change where it makes people start growing plant growths is the stuff of science fiction. What it could do is hitch a ride on us and use us to spread it the way it does insects. But it doesn't use the insects in any way besides being an insect-shaped bus. So if this bacteria could infect us, the odds are we wouldn't even know it. And the only ones who need to be worried about the phytoplasmas are the plants. But at least none of these have made the jump to mammals, right? Parasites are everywhere, as any pet owner knows when they have to give their beloved Fido or Fluffy the dewormer medicine. Your cat might have just turned into a furry buzzsaw as soon as you uncap those pills, but at least they're not infected with a zombie parasite, right? Well, probably. But a parasite making the rounds is actually displaying a terrifying ability to puppet the largest animals yet. Toxoplasma gondii isn't some new parasite that's just making its way into the population. It's a widely spread parasite common in developing countries, and it's estimated that as many as 50% of the global population may have been exposed. The good news is it's not too serious in most cases. It can cause flu-like symptoms, but most humans who get infected might not even know it. What is scary about it is that it can infect almost any warm-blooded animal, including pets. But it's the interaction with two common animals that gives it a disturbing X factor. While Toxoplasma gondii can affect almost any mammal, its sexual reproduction needs much more specific conditions. It can only reproduce in the digestive tract of a domestic cat. It doesn't affect the cat much, but how it gets there is what's terrifying. When it infects mice, it has an unusual effect that's unlike anything else it does. It affects the mouse brains, reducing their sense of anxiety and self-preservation. Infected mice are less likely to hide when confronted by danger, and more likely to explore risky areas. This puts them at a greater risk of getting eaten by, you guessed it, cats, who now have the infected mouse meat in their digestive tract. The heavier the parasite load is in the mice, the more they're affected. This microscopic parasite does everything short of making the mice deposit themselves directly in the cat's mouth. Could it do the same to humans? Unlike the previous 4 zombie apocalypse candidates, Toxoplasma gondii has one scary advantage. It's already able to infect humans, and it's already shown the ability to affect mammal brain chemistry. We share a lot of common DNA with mice, and it's not hard to make humans do risky things, as every episode of a popular TV stunt show indicates. Parasites can mutate quite easily, especially with fast reproduction, but the odds of this particular parasite mutating are slim to none for one reason. Targeting humans doesn't make sense for its life cycle. With the parasite only being able to reproduce inside cats, it only makes sense to evolve to target something that cats eat. Birds and other small rodents might be at risk, but Fluffy probably can't eat you, even if they seem like they like to every time you're 3 minutes late with dinner. But one potential zombie plague creator is already among us. It's one of the most terrifying diseases in the world, mad cow disease. Unlike most diseases, it's not a virus or a bacteria. It's a prion disease that affects other prions in the brain, causing them to all mutate in the same way. Its effects are terrible: memory problems, behavior changes, clumsiness, visions, and eventually blindness, dementia, coma, and death. The disease is mysterious, degenerative, untreatable, and invariably fatal. While a small number of cases are inherited or caused by genetic factors, it became infamous in the 1990s when it spread due to contaminated beef. One bite of a bad hamburger could kickstart someone's slow decline, and before the end, things could get terrible, not just for the victim, but for the people around them. And many people say it reminds them of something terrifying. Most zombie films have a standard type of zombie: slow, shambling, decomposing. They usually want brains. Brains. But a movie series starting with 28 Days Later introduced us to a different kind of zombie. They were fast, smart, and technically still alive. They were in...
Yeah, that movie, the 28 Days Later, and all that, they weren't zombies. They were still alive. But they were just infected enough to not know what the fuck's going on.
Infected with a rage virus that made them viciously attack anyone they encountered, and the virus could spread rapidly through contact, including biting. While there were no actual undead zombies in the movie, the world that resulted looked a lot like a zombie apocalypse, and the origin was a released chimpanzee carrying a pathogen that jumped to humans. While it was all fiction, it was more scientific than most zombie outbreak plots, and many people pointed out that this origin sounded a lot like how mad cow disease made its way into the population. Could it turn into something deadlier? Mad cow disease, also known as variant Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, is already pretty deadly, invariably killing anyone it infects over a period of years. It's also highly contagious, being spread not just through contact with tainted beef, but through blood transfusions and potentially even donated sperm. It can also be contracted through eating squirrel brains, so sorry to say to anyone who appreciates that delicacy. What it doesn't have right now is the active desire to spread. The slow decline of victims usually incapacitates them. I forgot
squirrel brain was something you
spread
can
it
eat
after being diagnosed. But a mutation could make it faster acting and make victims display more aggressive behavior. It's no surprise that governments around the world are determined to keep a lid on this horrible disease. With the disease staying dormant for years, it's hard to tell if anyone's a carrier, and countries like Finland even banned British residents during the 90s from donating blood for life. But buried deep in the Arctic might be the start of a horror movie. The year was 2000 when scientists were exploring ancient ice in the Siberian permafrost. This area has not defrosted for tens of thousands of years and provides a rare time capsule into a world long gone. But when a sample taken from a riverbank was exposed to some test amoebas, scientists noticed something disturbing. The amoebas were rapidly dying off. A series of tests revealed that the permafrost contained a virus, but not just any virus. It was the largest virus humans had ever discovered, a creature named pithovirus that measured a whopping 1,500 nanometers. Looking vaguely like a honeycomb when examined, it was unlike any other virus in the modern day. It was active and killing its target like no time had passed since it was frozen. Unlike most viruses, it could easily be seen under a microscope, and it contained as many as 500 unique genes, each of those ripe for a possible mutation. Already deadly viruses like the ones that cause HIV only contain about 12 genes. While this virus doesn't affect humans, that's only for a lack of opportunity. It may have evolved in time before humans and developed to target small single-celled organisms. Naturally, humans responded to this in a sensible way, throwing the samples back into the permafrost and backing away slowly from the resurrected virus that had been waiting 30,000 years, right? Not so much. The French scientists who discovered pithovirus have been examining it since and testing its interactions with its targets to figure out how it's most likely to affect people in the modern day. The good news is it's purely a relic of the past, right? Not so much. A modern species of the same genus was found in 2016, and studies indicate it has very similar DNA to its ancient counterpart. The good news is this indicates the giant virus is not likely to evolve to target humans in any way. It has a very specific spot in the food chain, and humans couldn't be further away from amoeba. What worries scientists about the pithovirus isn't this specific virus, it's that viruses from tens of thousands of years ago are still hanging around in the permafrost. Could something down there be more likely to affect humans? Entirely possible. Although there's no current evidence of any virus that would create a zombie apocalypse, scientists are advocating caution when possibly disturbing those frozen organisms. Good thing is the ice is staying right where it is, right? Hey, why is it feeling so hot lately? But scientists might not just uncover the source of a zombie plague, they may even create it. The human body is incredible at regenerating itself. If you cut yourself, there'll be a fresh layer of skin over it in a week. A broken bone will knit itself together after a few months in a cast. But there are some areas that cause a little more problems, namely anything in the nervous system. While the process of neurogenesis, the generation of new neurons, does happen naturally, the body is incapable of healing certain injuries. A person who breaks their neck might be in a wheelchair for life, while someone who hits their head in the wrong way might never wake up from a coma. This has been one of the last frontiers in medicine, curing brain and spinal cord injuries through triggering the body to regenerate. The key to this might be stem cells, cells that can adapt to become any other type of cell. When applied in the right way, they might be able to recreate dead nerve cells. But can they rewire the brain itself? So far, this is very much in the realm of science fiction, but scientists have been trying to figure out how to beat death for decades. Cryogenics research has been ongoing, with thousands of people volunteering to have their bodies frozen in hopes of being awoken at a later date when science has developed a means to resuscitate them. The problem is no one knows what kind of damage the freezing process has done to either the body or the brain tissue, which is why any resurrection attempt would require some additional help. That's where stem cells come in, as some less than ethical scientists have proposed using this treatment to reverse brain death or experiment with already deceased. After all, these cells can regenerate dead cells in other parts of the body. What about the most complicated machine the human body has ever produced? What would happen? Well, that's the scary part. The human brain is still a mystery in many ways, and one tiny thing going wrong can result in an entirely different person. Regenerating new tissue in the brain might essentially do a factory reset on a person, creating someone highly suggestible. The result could make for a high-tech modern version of the people who are under the effect of the toxin in the rumored Haitian zombie plague. Could this be a great way for an unethical mad scientist to create compliant labor? Possibly. Could it be a zombie plague? There's no evidence of that because there's no pathogen the zombie would want to spread, and it's unlikely someone in this situation would have the higher brain function to attack anyone. This scenario is the most far off in the future, as research into neurogenesis is focusing more on reversing short-term damage at the moment. But be careful what you wish for, because the most deadly scenario for a zombie apocalypse could be developing as we speak. Technology is getting smaller all the time. Remember when a cell phone was a big, bulky thing that barely fit in your pocket? Now a smartphone is basically a thin sheet that shatters if you drop it. The same is happening to robots at a much smaller scale. Nanorobotics is a fast-developing field that creates tiny machines that are roughly a nanometer. So, what could these do? Not much, but a whole lot of them could make a big difference. These devices are mostly in the research and development phase right now, but the basic theory is that they could all be programmed with the same function from a central point, then released in thousands or millions to tackle a task. Each one would attack a certain point, but together, the cloud of them would have a huge effect. This could be used to repair damage in areas where it's not easy for humans to go, like outer space or deep in the ocean, or even in the human body. These microscopic robots could be used to perform minimally invasive surgery if programmed right, or even perform long-range repair while staying in the body. But some experiments scientists are doing are much more worrisome. Designs are in the works for nanobots to not just repair things but to build more of their own system, essentially becoming self-replicating. But scientists weren't satisfied with designing the self-replicating smart robots too tiny for anyone to see. They're trying to see how they can be fused with living organisms. Scientists at the University of Nebraska experimented on integrating a silicone chip into a virus and discovered that the virus died, but the mechanical component still kept running as a humidity gauge for a month after its death. That's right, the University of Nebraska successfully created a zombie virus. What could go wrong? Is this going to create a zombie outbreak now? No, the nanobot wasn't programmed to reproduce and its function was limited. But that won't always be the case. One of the areas scientists are most interested in is using nanobots to potentially repair brain tissue. Neurogenesis with a cybernetic twist. To do this, the nanobots would need to be able to self-replicate. So in a few years, there could be people with self-replicating intelligent robots in their brains, rewiring their brain chemistry. A central computer would be regulating their function unless something went horribly wrong, because if the nanorobots went off their designated function and wanted to spread, who knows what they'd be capable of. So, while the origin of zombies might have started in Haitian folklore, it may be headed somewhere much different. The technology of the future. Are you prepared for the worst? Check out Could You Survive a Zombie Attack? Or watch Why Did Scientists Create Zombie Dogs for more disturbing tales of the undead. A horde of feral creatures tears through the street.
Okay.
No, we don't care.
This is our hood, Don. If If anybody comes down that alley, our job is to blast them.
Pow, 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 pow.
Anyone comes here,
Um, surviving the most one of what was this called again? Surviving the most dangerous zombie scenarios.
What would be your first move in a zombie apocalypse? Fortify your house, head for the wilderness, or join a group? According to a 2021 survey by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, nearly 50% of Americans have no emergency plan at all. This study was talking about emergencies we've seen before, like natural disasters. So imagine how unprepared we'd all be to face an army of the undead. That's why today we're going to walk you through the most dangerous zombie scenarios we've ever covered and give you tips on how to survive the first 7 days, the first 30 days, and finally, the first year of a zombie apocalypse. Each period will present its own unique set of challenges that might surprise you. For example, why would the city be the best place to hunker down during the first couple days of the apocalypse, but the worst place as the weeks go on? How could a plastic bag become the most essential tool to stop you from running out of water by day 30? And what can we do to change the outcome of scientific models that see humanity lasting only 100 days during a zombie outbreak? We'll answer all these questions later in the video, and along the way, we'll explore just how important it is to stay quiet in a world full of zombies. Inspired by the sponsor for our video, A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead, we'll look at some of the best ways to minimize noise while you're navigating the apocalypse. So tiptoe out to your shed and grab the most effective weapon you can find, because we're about to take on the first 7 days of the zombie apocalypse.
It's day 1 of the zombie apocalypse. The infected already have a hold on the city, and you need to move fast. The first hours are the most important. If you want to make it out of this alive, you'll have to walk the fine line between rushing into a death trap and being left behind. First things first, whip out your phone. Yeah, not what you were expecting, but you may as well use it before communication is totally cut off. Check your map and put a pin on the nearest stores, gas stations, and routes that will get you out of town. Malls and department stores will be infested by now, so the best bet is to raid a local mom-pop shop.
All right. So, if you're living in the city or wherever, and you've been living there for years, and you know everything from the back of your hand, don't pull out your damn phone, because you're gonna know where everything is. Save those few minutes of whipping out your phone and pinning something. Save those minutes and just go straight to where you think would be the best one. And yeah, like they said, your nearest mom and pop shop.
You need to stock up on supplies such as clean water, non-perishable foods, and thick clothing to protect against the weather and zombie bites. As you're filling your backpack, you hear steps. Someone or something is in the store with you. You don't need to stick around to see if they have a pulse or not. Just take the stairs to the store basement and rush to hide. Close the door and use that big latch lock. The door should hold for now. But there's still a legion of zombies outside just waiting to make your insides your outsides. Oh, and you've got to survive a whole week. The good news is, that's just enough time to get you out of a zombie-infested city and into a secure cabin in the mountains. It's not gonna be easy, but we'll take it day by day. Rise and shine. You've got a big day ahead of you. It looks like whatever was stomping around the store last night moved on. You should follow suit. Eat a small portion of your food, wrap some magazines around your forearms to prevent bites, and get ready to face the city again. You're gonna need a weapon to defend yourself against zombies and, let's face it, lots of panicking humans. The gun store is off the table. Hundreds of people fighting for weapons is an easy way to get killed.
Yep.
But you did see that sports store the other day. A baseball bat will do for now. At least you can upgrade to a machete. You'll have to make a run for it. Don't stop moving and don't look back. Did you find a bat? Great. Time to get some hitting practice in. You can fight a zombie or two.
Also carry multiple weapons on you. A bat, machete, and maybe some kind of smaller type of weapon. Always have multiple ones on you. Because if the machete gets stuck and more zombies are coming at you, you're not going to stand there and try to pull it out. Nope. You're going to leave it and then run. And then you'll have, if you only brought the machete, then you're fucked. So bring other weapons with you. A bat, an axe, and machete. All those. Maybe some little, maybe a knife. A knife that sits on your side.
But the
Hunter's knife.
And it's only Tuesday. The smartest thing is to look for shelter. Somewhere.
I also like how the things, it'll start right on Monday. Which will probably be my luck because I hate Mondays.
Where zombies will have a hard time reaching. A tall office building just 5 blocks away is your best bet. Again, no time to fight, just run. When you reach the building, use the stairs and go as high as possible. Find an office with a kitchen and vending machine. Barricade the door behind you. This city is still collapsing. The zombies are enjoying their all-you-can-eat flesh buffet, so stay put and plan your next move. Check the map on your phone and plan a route to escape the city. Your battery will die eventually, so grab a pen and paper from the office and draw the map. Highways are death traps, so look for alternative routes. Remember to pinpoint gas stations and stores along the way. Search the whole office for food, clean water, and a first aid kit. Now allow yourself to rest while the world falls apart. Now would be a good moment to watch a zombie fighting tutorial, but all networks are down. What with the end of the world and everything, better hit that subscribe button and watch all of our survival tips before it's too. An explosion wakes you up before dawn. It was just a matter of time before unattended kitchens caught fire. It's not safe to stay here. Time to leave your safe haven. Take one last look at the city, identify the safest street, and head down the stairs. The ground level could be dangerous, so keep going down to the parking lot. There's no point driving a car right now. They're way too loud. But an electric scooter or a bicycle is an excellent way to move around the city without making any noise.
Yep.
Like you, this scooter has a helmet attached to it. Let's roll. Darkness is your new best friend. You'll be harder to spot by both the zombies and humans. A fully charged electric scooter can ride for about 50 kilometers. Ride as fast as you can and keep your bat handy. The sun is rising, and so are your chances of being eaten alive. Avoiding threats is becoming harder. Suddenly, a zombie tackles you to the ground. Your helmet saves your head from dragging on the pavement. You quickly turn to find a zombie charging at you. Zombies have poor balance and coordination, so you knock them over with a single leg sweep. Then bash its head in with your bat. 3 hits are enough. Don't go into a frenzy. Catch your breath and check your surroundings. The scooter is broken, and that fall left your body scraped and sore. Find a place to hide and recover. A bar will do. Always barricade the door behind you. Use vodka to clean your wounds and have a snack. Midnight. Happy hour is over, and you're feeling good enough to hit the road. But if you want to make it outside the city, you're gonna need some camouflage. Move carefully in the shadows and recover that zombie you finished earlier. Drag it back to the bar, look for a knife, and make yourself a zombie suit. Being covered in zombie guts will help. Ugh. Oh, that smell. Will help you walk around them. Now that you look and smell the part, it's time to do your best Walking Dead impression and shuffle towards your destination. After walking for hours, you're finally getting to the outskirts of the city. Here, the undead are scarce, and the roads are clearer. It's finally time to look for a car. You'll likely find some barricades and zombies ahead, so look for a big truck that can take a few hits. You found it? Great. Road trip. As the tank is about to hit empty, you arrive at the gas station you had marked on your hand-drawn map. There's gas in the pumps, so maybe there's still food and water inside. The place looks peaceful. Too peaceful. If movies have taught us anything, is to... The zombie pins you against the ground. It's stronger than you thought. You use your arm to cover your face. You feel the bite on your arm, then a loud detonation. Your ears are ringing as you slowly get up to find two people aiming at you with rifles. They ask you to show them your arm. You roll up your sleeve and show your magazine cover. The bite didn't get to your skin. They invite you inside. You know you shouldn't trust anyone, but they have a gun, so in you go. As it turns out, they have a good amount of food and ammunition. But if you could find this place so easily, so can anyone else. They have guns, you have a vehicle and a plan. It takes a long conversation, but now they are convinced that the only way to stay alive is to go up into the mountains. The higher, the better. You take a road map from the gas station, fill the car with supplies, and leave at midnight. Better to drive when it's dark. New groups of armed raiders are probably patrolling the roads by now. Use the map to avoid highways and take alternative roads to the mountains. Finally, after driving all day, you take a little dirt road. It looks like it leads to nowhere, which is exactly what you want. When you're starting to think this is all a waste of time, you take a turn, and there it is. We told you we'd get you there in 1 week. And better yet, you're not alone. Now you can take turns hunting, cooking, and standing guard. But this is far from over.
Good job. You've survived the first week of the apocalypse, but don't get too comfortable. From here on out, things only get worse. One wrong move could have you eaten alive. But hey, there's some good news. Every zombie you see is just a decaying, walking corpse. As time goes on, they'll just keep rotting. You, on the other hand, won't. But imagine if the enemies weren't just mindless, reanimated bodies. Imagine if they had some sort of superpower. Well, you don't have to imagine it, because that's exactly what you'll face in A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead. This new single-player horror adventure game is out now on Steam, PlayStation 5, and Xbox XS. In A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead, you're not up against zombies. No. You're being hunted by terrifying aliens with insanely good hearing. They use it to track and kill anything that makes even the slightest sound. To survive, you'll need to be as quiet as possible. These creatures are always listening. If you make too much noise, it's a game over. Here's the kicker. The game has a feature called microphone noise detection. It picks up sound from your actual mic. So if you scream in real life, you're done for in the game. Don't worry though, you can turn that feature off if things get too intense. I know I'll be turning it off because, let's be real, I'm a screamer. What really hooked me was how much care they put into crafting a unique story in the A Quiet Place universe. This takes place over 100 days after the creatures first invaded, and you'll play as a protagonist with relevant skills and flaws that will either help you survive or put you in even more danger. If you're ready to embark on a brand new dramatic adventure inspired by A Quiet Place, click the link in the description below. Stay quiet and see how
Actually, looks good.
last. Do you think you could survive for a week? Let's head back to our own apocalypse and find out.
If a zombie outbreak happened in real life, how long could humanity survive? Some fictional estimates see us triumphing over the zombies quickly. Others see us holding up for decades. But now we've got our first real scientific estimate on how things would go down, and spoiler alert, it's not good. According to research from Leicester University, in as little as 100 days, humans would be outnumbered by zombies 1 million to 1.
Yeah, that
The
seems about
study
right.
also predicts that just 3 months after the start of the zombie outbreak, there would be less than 300 humans still standing. And in case that's not depressing enough, less than a year later, everyone would be dead. Or undead, to be specific. So, what can we do to change this grim outlook? Well, coming up with a strategy to ensure humanity's survival for more than 100 days might be a little daunting, so let's just start with getting you through the first 30 days, and then we'll go from there. The 3 most important things to do to survive the zombie apocalypse are secure shelter, gather supplies, and stay healthy. Unfortunately for you, every other human on Earth will be trying to do the same things, but you've got a couple of secret tricks up your sleeve. This plastic bag and this handful of crickets. Want to know how they come into play? Well, let's get to the plan. On day 1, news of a strange outbreak hits your TV screen. People are biting other people, exhibiting aggressive behavior, and just not dying.
Mummy's dead.
No, he isn't.
Rule number 1 in any crisis: don't panic. Use this day to gather your essentials: water, food, first aid supplies, and tools. And yeah, some sort of weapon. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Groovy.
In the first week, chaos reigns. The infection spreads rapidly through densely populated areas. At this point, it's best to avoid major cities. They'll be the first to fall. If you're in a rural area, you're at an advantage. Set up defenses and secure your shelter. Lay low and avoid contact with others as much as possible. For a more in-depth look at the first 7 days, we'll check out our previous video, Could You Survive a Week in a Zombie Apocalypse? And subscribe to our channel for an ongoing education of survival tips. It's good for your brains. In the second week, supply chains start to collapse. Store shelves are emptying fast. Now's the time to ration your resources. 4 liters of water per person per day is the golden rule. Now, for food, stick to a high-calorie, low-consumption diet to conserve supplies. You remember those crickets I mentioned earlier? Yeah, well, here's where they come in handy. Crickets contain about as much protein as chicken, but require vastly fewer resources to farm.
Yep.
If you're feeling adventurous, insect farming could be a viable food source. By week 3, services like electricity and running water might be a thing of the past. Now, zombies are attracted to noise, so it's actually a silver lining. Get used to a quieter, simpler life. Also, hygiene is now a priority. Illness and infection can be as deadly as any zombie bite, so stay clean and keep your shelter tidy. The final week of the first month is all about long-term survival. Start considering sustainable sources of food and water. If you can, plant a garden. Now, you may have collected rainwater, but have you thought about condensation? Well, here's how you do that. Attach a clear plastic bag to a leafy tree branch. As the sun heats the air inside the bag, moisture will condense on the inner surface and then trickle down to the bottom. Hey, it's unconventional, but you've got yourself a water source.
It'll work.
And never forget, stay vigilant. Zombies don't get tired. However, they're not exactly world-class sprinters, so keep your wits about you and you'll stay one step ahead. Congratulations! You've survived the first 30 days of the zombie apocalypse.
See? I told you that plastic bag was gonna come in handy. But be careful when using it, because those things can be noisy, and noise is a great way to bring hungry zombies to your doorstep. In A Quiet Place, the road ahead, you'll be equipped with a phonometer, a tool that tells you if you're making too much sound. In the real world, you'll only know if you made too much sound when you turn around to see a zombie charging towards you. And by then, it will be too late. So instead, here are my 3 best tips for staying silent in a zombie apocalypse. 1. Avoid wearing noisy clothing. Yes, a leather jacket might be a slick look for the end of days, but it will squeak every time you move and attract the undead. So instead, go for soft fabrics like cotton or wool that are quieter, and avoid zippers at all costs. 2. Use natural sound barriers. If you need to break something or make noise, do it during natural noise events like thunderstorms or heavy rain, which can help cover your sounds. Moving near running water can also drown out any sounds you need to make. In A Quiet Place, the road ahead, your phonometer will show you how much sound you're making in relation to the ambient noise around you, so you can choose your opportunities wisely. In real life, unfortunately, it's more of a guessing game. 3. Communicate with hand signals. Develop and practice a system of hand signals to communicate with your group. Talking, even whispering, can alert zombies. This one will be especially important as the apocalypse drags on for months and even years. However, a good communication system is worthless if you don't have anyone around to communicate with. How many people should you have in your group if you want to make it through the first year? Let's check out our final video to find out.
We interrupt this program to bring you this important news bulletin. We are receiving unconfirmed reports right now of random acts of violence and mass murder all over the city by what are described as bloody corpses in a trance-like state.
You probably think you could survive a zombie outbreak, don't you? Well, that's what everyone thought when it first started. They knew exactly who they wanted in their squad, which weapons they'd use to efficiently destroy the undead, and they even had the perfect home base scouted out. But it was so much more complicated than that. What people didn't think of was how each day would be one step closer to a complete collapse of the infrastructure we all rely on. Yeah, with no one maintaining them, water supplies would quickly become contaminated. In just a few months, GPS technology would fail. And, oh yeah.
Yeah, nuclear power plants, you would have to be careful. If you lived in a town or a city next to a nuclear power plant, you would have to figure out how far do I need to be away before, total radiational meltdown happens, and how far do I have to stay away? How far do I have to be to stay out of that radiation range?
What about all those nuclear power plants operating with no one at the helm?
Yeah, that would go down
until
quick.
They start melting down and releasing catastrophic radiation. Luckily for you, we've put together a guide to help you survive these unexpected dangers. Month 1, Get Out. According to a model designed by scientists at Cornell University, densely populated cities would be the first places to be overtaken. And it would happen astonishingly quickly.
Yeah.
You'll want to escape to somewhere rural, but
In less than an hour.
make sure you're not near any nuclear power plants. Without human oversight, reactors could start melting down in the first few days or weeks. A lot of reactors have safety systems built in, but it's only a matter of time before those fail too. Governments may mandate quarantines to halt the infection, so you'd need to hurry, but before leaving the city, collect as many non-perishable goods as possible. Canned food and bottled water will save your life. Also, bring along any camping equipment you have. Sleeping bags, portable solar panels, and thermal clothes will be essential. And it's weird, but even during civilization's collapse, your cell phone will be crucial for survival. I'll tell you why a little bit later, but for now, just keep it charged and save the battery as much as you can.
That reminds me, I'm gonna plug in my
Month 2.
phone.
Establish a camp. After spending a few weeks in a mountain camp, it's tempting to seek a cozy cabin for shelter. However, it's safer to steer clear of places like this. They may be occupied by hostile survivors, or they may have already been breached by zombies.
Yeah.
Your bottled water supply is likely diminishing, so it's crucial to find fresh water sources. Listen for lakes or rivers, but avoid setting up camp too close to them, as they'll attract potentially unfriendly survivors. And don't forget to sterilize water before drinking it. You can do that by placing it in a glass or plastic bottle and exposing it to sunlight for at least 6 hours. Month 3. Hunt. Well, it's finally happened. Your canned food supply is gone, and you need to learn how to hunt. You'll be going after smaller prey like rabbits, squirrels.
Lucky
and
for me, I know how to
wild
hunt.
pigs. You're better off using traps to avoid unnecessary risks and injuries. Always cook anything you catch. Without pharmacies and medicine, you don't want to get food poisoning and die. Month 4.
You don't want to get.
Scavenge. According to modeling
You also don't want to get food poisoning and be shitting yourself while
by
try to hide from a zombie.
scientists at Leicester University in England, humanity would be overtaken by zombies on the 100th day, so you may be dead by this point. However, this model didn't consider human adaptability and resilience. Nonetheless, consuming undercooked food in the wild could make you or your companions ill, so you'll need to start exploring villages in order to scavenge medicines. Okay, if your phone still has some battery life, it'll be useful even after societal collapse. Experts estimate that GPS technology would last at least 6 months before failing due to neglected maintenance. So turn on your phone, pull up a map of your area, and try to locate a village with a potentially stocked pharmacy or grocery store.
Also, what they're not saying is when you do that, find a map. Because that will come in handy. Also, making your own map is a good way to know things too. But fucking find a map.
Store. Month 5. Move.
Also, what they're not saying is if you can find like a survival thing for like a pamphlet or like a little booklet that'll tell you like different medicines and what they're used for and how to use them and stuff like that. That would also come in handy.
Zombies and human survivors will almost certainly be moving at all times. Be vigilant for signs of groups getting close to your shelter. You may need to move to a more secure location. After the initial outbreak, fortified buildings like prisons may be the best place to set up camp. And be prepared to defend your new home from both zombies and hostile humans. Repair any damaged fences or walls and make an evacuation plan. This place won't be safe forever.
Yeah.
Month 6. Grow. Once you find a defendable long-term location, well, you should start growing food. Stick to crops that don't require extensive growth periods, like corn and potatoes. They'll be ready to harvest in 2 or 3 months. Month 7. Strengthen up. Even when you secure your shelter and food supply,
Also, what they're not saying is that for the people that are up north and have colder seasons than the ones down south, they should work towards getting a greenhouse built so they can have extra plants in the colder months.
You'll still have needs you can't fulfill by yourself. Try to find other survivors you can trust and build an alliance. Exchanging food for tools and clothes would be a great idea. However, be cautious. In a situation like this, every stranger is a threat.
Yeah.
Scientific estimations suggest that for any human community to thrive, it would need no fewer than 98 people. So, if you find other reliable groups of humans, invite them to join your community and increase your chances of survival. Month 8. Store. Okay, the weather will start changing soon, making it harder to hunt and grow food. You need to produce and store as much food as you can. You can preserve meat using salt, but use the leaner cuts for this, since the more fat meat has, the more likely it is to go rancid.
Yeah.
Potatoes can last for months in a cool, dry place, so start saving them for the winter. Month 9. Mapping your territory. The world is now plagued with gangs, taking advantage of safe and thriving communities like yours. You need to be vigilant. The only way to know what's happening in your surroundings is to designate scouts to explore the terrain. Month 10. Fortify. The number of infected is increasing daily. By now, hordes of zombies are making their way to the mountains. Get prepared. Fortify your shelter with fences and traps to keep them away from your community. But you'll soon realize that zombies may not be your biggest problem. Month 11. Prepare to fight. Zombies aren't really capable of planning calculated attacks. The real danger will come from organized groups of desperate humans who won't hesitate to kill you and steal your food and supplies. After this many months, they're unlikely to have ammunition for guns, so be prepared to fight them the old-fashioned way. Be ready with knives, baseball bats, and metal rods. Month 12. Build a new civilization. Okay, you've been living this nightmare for almost a year now. Society, as you knew it, has vanished. It's time now to start building a new civilization. And new generations will need all the essential knowledge you have today. You need to write down all this knowledge and pass it on to future generations of survivors so that they can protect themselves in the event this happens again. Think about how you learned to escape these brain-eating hordes, the best ways to fight them, and the different ways to amass supplies. Now, if you need help remembering, watch our video about making it through the first week of this nightmare, here on How to Survive.
That's pretty interesting, isn't it? Let's fucking like that. We're gonna get to back to the game in just a minute. Turned into a zombie? What the hell? Alright, what's this?
At a high school in the United States, Eddie, a lonely young nerd, is on his way to detention. However, when he gets there, he meets Janet, a cheerleader he's in love with, but who is standing next to Brad, her boyfriend, and his best friend, Jimmy. Seeing her, Eddie tries to talk to the girl and Brad, who often bothers him at school, tells him to leave and breaks his glasses. The young man is then forced to go and sit at the back of the room, but soon grabs his toolkit from his backpack and fixes his glasses. Also on his way to detention is Ash, a skateboarder who sells illicit substances to Jimmy. The next inmate to arrive is Willow, a young goth girl and Eddie's best friend, who has an obsession with zombie movies. In addition to them, a young man called Mark is also in detention, but he doesn't seem to be feeling very well. Ash decides to talk to him to see what's going on and maybe sell some of his merchandise. Meanwhile, the teacher who will be taking care of the students in detention, Mrs. Rumbles, has just arrived. Eddie goes to her to ask if this punishment will be recorded on his transcript, as he fears it could jeopardize his admission to Harvard University. However, the conversation is soon interrupted when Ash realizes that Mark is injured. The young man says that he was bitten by a homeless man in the street, and when he shows him the wound, his hand seems to be deteriorating and swelling enormously. Mark begins to have a seizure in front of everyone, and in a matter of seconds, his skin turns pale and his mouth is covered in a lick. Mrs. Rumbles rushes over to help him, but Mark lunges at her and bites her on the neck. All the students gather to help the teacher, and, seeing that Mark doesn't want to let go of her, they pull him hard and throw him against the sink. The blow hits the young man in the neck and he falls unconscious to the floor, while the teacher is seriously injured. To stop the bleeding, Willow takes a piece of Janet's uniform, even against her will. At the same time, Brad leaves the room to call for help and discovers that, like Mark, more students are infected and devouring each other. It doesn't take long for Eddie and Willow to realize that their favorite zombie movies have come true. Eddie then suggests staying in the room and hiding, but Mark gets up, puts his neck in place and advances towards the group, forcing everyone to flee. Even though they know that Mrs. Rumbles will also become a zombie, Eddie and Willow decide to take her along, and they all make their way through the school corridors. After passing several hungry zombies, they find the office and try to call for help, but everyone is out of range. All that's left to do is lock the doors to prevent the monsters from getting in, and Eddie goes to check if the principal is in his classroom. However, when he enters, all he finds are his pieces hanging from the ceiling fan. Seeing that they won't be able to call for help, Brad gathers his colleagues and decides that the group should hide somewhere safe. Eddie suggests that they all head for the library in the corridor, as no one in the school, apart from him, usually goes there, and the bookshelves could serve as a barricade. Everyone supports the idea and, one by one, they leave the office, but near the library door there are two zombies devouring the body of a student. Eddie says that the monsters only look at what's in front of them, and, if they don't draw attention to themselves, them can safely pass by them. Brad finds the explanation convincing and, to put it into practice, he orders Eddie to be the first to pass the zombies. Fearing for his life, the young man obeys and walks slowly past the zombie duo, who are too busy with their snacks. Fortunately, he manages to slip past unnoticed, but Ash gets too excited and congratulates his colleague loudly. This soon attracts the attention of the zombies in the corridor, and they begin to surround the group, who have nowhere to run. To everyone's surprise, Eddie starts banging on the lockers, so that the noise attracts the monster's attention. The plan works, and, with the zombies walking towards him, the rest of the group manages to get into the library. Now all that's left is for Eddie, who, feeling more confident, jumps under the pair of zombies and makes it safely to the other side. Willow is impressed by her friend's courage and, with everyone inside the library, they put everything they can find in front of the door to act as a barricade. After that, Mrs. Rumbles needs to be treated, as her infection is getting worse and worse. Willow asks Janet to stop the bleeding from her neck, while she goes to talk to Eddie about a solution. The teacher, however, can't resist her injuries and her heart stops beating. Janet tries to give her a heart massage to revive her, but the teacher doesn't react, and her mouth is covered with the slime that appeared on Mark just before he turned into a zombie. Even so, the girl intends to give the teacher mouth-to-mouth, who has already become a zombie and is just waiting to devour the girl. Luckily for Janet, Eddie realizes what she's about to do and, at the last second, pushes her away from the zombie. Afterwards, the young nerd expects the girl to recognize his heroic act, but instead she thinks it was Brad who saved her and kisses him. Despite his disappointment, Eddie pulls himself together and everyone gathers around the table to hold the teacher, who has now become a creature hungry for human flesh. In the middle of the confusion, Brad feels that he's hurt his hand and Eddie asks if he's been bitten, but his colleague replies that he's only dislocated his finger. Willow then warns them that the only way to eliminate a zombie is...
But his colleague said, oh, he only dislocated his finger. His colleague...
to destroy its brain, and Ash comes up with the idea using a paper guillotine. Then everyone pushes the teacher against the blade and Ash strikes several blows to her neck until he finishes Mrs. Rumbles off. The zombie's body remains immobile, but since Ash didn't destroy her brain, the teacher's head is still alive. Hours pass and the group is forced to wait in the library, while outside, an army of zombies awaits them. To make matters worse, Brad goes to check the wound on his finger, revealing that he has indeed been bitten by the teacher and now it's only a matter of time before he becomes infected. Still, he keeps it a secret and asks the rest of the group what to do now. Eddie and Willow warn them that the best thing to do is to stay in the library, because in zombie movies, it's never a good idea to come out of hiding. Even so, Brad suggests looking for something that might help them survive and the group splits up in the search. Unfortunately for Jimmy, while he was distracted by one of the books, a zombie librarian appears behind him and bites his throat. His colleagues hear the noise and run to help him, pulling the zombie away from him. Next, they try to grab something they can use as a weapon, but as there are only books around, they have to throw them all to stop the creature. Meanwhile, Brad tries to help his friend, but the wound to his neck is serious and Jimmy soon loses consciousness. Enraged, Brad sees a flag on the shelf, so he breaks the pole in half and uses it to hit the zombie librarian in the head, eliminating her for good. The confrontation is over, but them still have to decide what to do with Jimmy, as he will soon turn. However, knowing his fate, he decides to end it all and throws himself out of the window, attracting all the zombies who begin to devour him. After this tragedy, the group tries to stay calm and hide their presence inside the library. Again, Brad goes to check the wound and the infection is spreading to his arm, but he still leaves his hand hidden inside his jacket. As for Janet, she can't contain her nervousness about the situation and panics. So, to help her calm down, Ash makes an exception and decides to release his merchandise free of charge to his colleagues. Everyone accepts, except Eddie, because he warns them that in horror movies, characters who use illicit substances are usually the first victims. Even so, seeing that everyone is trying to relax in this moment of crisis, Eddie also accepts and doesn't like it one bit. Despite this, everyone is amused to see the young nerd step out of his comfort zone and enjoy this little moment of relaxation together. Ash then takes the opportunity to ask what Eddie, Brad and Janet were doing in detention, and the couple say they were caught in an embarrassing moment in the bathroom. Everyone starts laughing at the situation, but Janet says she can't stand the fact that she's constantly being judged for being popular. On hearing this, Eddie takes pity on the girl and also reveals that he has been caught for carrying an illegal drug in his backpack. The young man confesses that he took it so that he could study and get a place at Harvard, but when Mrs. Rumbles found out, she put him in detention. With this punishment, his place at the university was ruined and, in the midst of his despair, he showed that he had also brought a gun in his backpack. Finally, Eddie says that he wants to survive this zombie apocalypse, but that the group will only be able to do so.
Alright. Go back over here. We'll switch over to the game now. So what is this movie called? Because I've never seen this movie before. What? Really? Alright, whatever. I don't know what that says. Let's see. Not telling me the name. I like that one. Is it illegal for people to make smart choices in zombie movies? Yes. Apparently so. Detention of the Dead. That's what it's called. I don't know. That's what it says up here, because it's up here, but it's written in with numbers and shit. I don't know why that they did that. It's the first time I've ever seen that. Okay, so that's Detention of the Dead. We can watch that at another point in time in life. Yeah. So let's bring the game back up. Hello. Emulator. Why do you do this to me? Dead. There. Here. Oh, Silent Hill was remade? Oh, it was remade for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, which I did not know. Huh. Cool. Wow. Okay. Hold on. Gotta get this working. And now you should be able to hear it. Loading. And let's switch you over to here. Go. And we're playing this one first. Up. So there's a small slot for the tickets. Okay. Future piece, past priest piece. Use theater tickets. Noise from the main door. It sounds like it's unlocked. Okay. Got the theater map. Good. Okay, so lobby. There's a safe area over there. Cloak room. Box office. Yeah. Backstage. Glug room. Okay, that one's jammed. Oh, I can go in this way. Okay, cool. Now that we know that we can, that's one door. That one's jammed. Okay. This. Reload it. Ah. Okay, it's locked. The balcony seats, which you can't get to. And of course. Alright, so this was a bust. This was a bust. Alright. Julius Caesar. Is that Hamlet? Tell what that one is. Here. The Tempest? Tempest. Wasn't the right way. This way. This. Notes. Theater page. Folk legends. Take the custom for Caliban. The designer Bill. Wait a minute. Look at the red words. Caliban has it in his cave. Folklore. Take the costume for Caliban. The designer Bill Ortega has taken a native buffalo spirit, fusing it with the Stark icon images seen in the ancient local cult of Idol. His set design for its dark carnivorous cave was inspired by Owl Cave, a local historical. So Caliban has it in his cave. Copy that. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay, cloak room. We can't go in there. Stage office, publicity office, director's office, green room, woman's dressing room, men's dressing room, storage, orchestra, costume. Okay. Lighting box, balcony, bullshit like that. Alright, so I would have to come through here. It looks like the only way is to either go through storage or curtain control. Get to the rest of the place. Of course, it's dark. Why would it not be dark? Ah, cutscene.
What are you doing in here, Lisa?
Sorry if I scared you. I thought I was the only one in here.
It's dangerous.
Dangerous? You're kidding. The door was open, so I let myself in. I just love the theater, Travis. I want to be an actress. But Mom was a nurse and her mom was a nurse, so I'm going to be a nurse. I've got what it takes, though. I can't stop thinking about you, Travis. I want you. You're all I think about. Let's get the hell out of this crazy town. Run off. The two of us. We could be so good together. See? I could be a star!
Yeah.
Well, see you around.
Well, that cutscene ended abruptly. Safety curtains. Thanks. Alright, looks like we can go into this side. Oh, I already looked. Yep, got that typewriter right in the back of my pockets. How about those to someone who's in the middle of repairing it? I can't see anything useful on this desk. Alright, cool. That's being blocked. So, the only way through is through this other door. And get over here. If this other door is unlocked. Like it.
Beseech you, father.
Hence, hang not on my garments.
Sir, have pity. I'll be his shorty.
Silence! One word more shall make me chide thee, if not hate thee. What? An advocate for an impossible? Hush. Thou thinkest there is no more such?
You okay, Tony?
Yes. Yes. Fine. Just a headache. A damned nosebleed. You mind if we stop for a moment?
Damn. Okay. Peter. Good luck getting anything to work. This place was wired by idiots. The safety curtains is on the same circuit as the spotlights. If a light blows, the whole thing fuses, and you can't move the safety curtains. Idiots. Safety inspectors would blow a fuse, literally, if they saw this stuff. Wouldn't happen in the city. See you when I get back, Eric. Okay. So. And the lamb. Blabbed. So I've got to. Well, I don't have to move the curtains if I can get backstage. And that way. Oh, I don't like that right there. Cutscene. Oh no, 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 no. Ah. Come on, I'm pushing X. Oh, my bad. I'm using a different type of controller than the one is to be used. Come on, I need my next weapon. Just gotta... Yeah, we're gonna take that, I guess. No, we'll take that one. Oh my god. Door is glabbed. Alright, what do we got back here that we can go through? Alright. Back down this way. What's that? Huh? I got a portable TV. That I can shove in my back pocket. No ifs, ands, or booties about it. Alright, so can't go that way, can't go that way, and can't go that way. Can I go into the men's dressing room? Health drink. Good, good, good. Jack says the town is located on an old spiritual ground. Hopefully, we will be blessed. Prospero equals shaman, feather, smoke. What are you doing down there? Atomic magic. Aerial, air spirit, flight, projection, puppets. Caliban, buffalo spirit skins plus Berkophian performance on all fours, poor actor. Oh, did you just give me a katana? Yeah, but I bet you it's gonna break if I use it. Got a lot of weapons, bruh. No katana. There's the katana. Alright. Well, we'll keep it on us for right now. Here. Yeah. Alright, so we're not going to switch over to the other stage just yet. We're going to get out, we're going to look around some more. Especially down this way, because we haven't gone all the way down this way yet. Can't see. Alright. Alright. This thing sucks. What's this? Jagged wood? Whip. Awesome. Yeah. No. With sharp edge, it's empty. Oh, I hope so. I hope it's empty because, damn, that's gonna be heavy to carry. And that's it for that. Ooh, the driver. Whip. Jesus. Puppets Christ. See if I see anything. Alright, so director's office, publicity office, stage office. Monday, rehearsals, fantastic. New costumes, fantastic. All in all, fantastic. Tuesday, strange day. Girls snuck into the theater today, playing hooky, no doubt. Took pity, let her sit and watch the run through. Very useful feedback. Terrified by Caliban. BRB. Alright. Good job, costume department. Seemed to dislike Prospero intensely. Intensely. I read proceedings brought to premature end by poor Tony getting a shocking nosebleed. During Act 1, Scene 2, will continue tomorrow. Got the sun totem, That quick. I'm gonna do a quick little savey wavy. And I'm gonna take a quick breaky wakey. I will BRB.
Bark, bark, bark.
Dreams ignite, reaching new heights in the night. In our unity, strength we find. Nameless as you say, leave all doubt behind.
It's really fun. I mean, it's a relaxing game. You don't have to get worked up over it.
Okay, so is the poodle streaming?
Yeah,
yes.
He is now because he power. What the fuck is? Oh my god!
She was a fairy.
Clip that bitch. Clip that bitch.
Thank you, lady. I love you. Bye bye.
Is that a diamond? Did you get a diamond?
No, I'm talking about the damn.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Bye, have a great time.
What the fuck, dude? That's my car. Come back here.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my car go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
And it's good to be alive. It's good to be alive. This feeling's running high. And it's good to be alive. It's good to be alive. This
I got 3 gigas over here.
I want that 290.
Hell yeah. That's the one I've been trying to shoot for.
83.4
Yeah, he's gonna have a
That's
lot
funny,
of
you
poke
carrying it down through there.
I'm Bowser.
And we got another one.
Bowser.
110, that's the one that you've seen. There's 3 gigas on the map. All in the same little area. Yeah, chomp on them. Chomp on them.
Bark, 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 bark.
Dreams ignite, reaching new heights in the night. In our unity, strength we find. Nameless as you say, leave all doubt behind.
It's really fun. I mean, it's a relaxing game. You don't have to get worked up over it.
Okay, so is the poodle streaming?
Yeah,
Yes.
he is now because he power. What the fuck is? Oh my god!
She was a fairy.
Clip that bitch. Clip that bitch.
Thank you, lady. I love you. Bye-bye.
Is that a diamond? Did you get a diamond?
No, I'm talking about the damn.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Bye, have a great time.
What the fuck, dude? That's my car. Come back here.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my car go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you.
Alright.
And I will kill you.
I forgot to change this for this week's video. I'm gonna change that before I forget. You. Come cuddler. Change the link. There we go. There. Alright, watch that for a moment. Let me change it somewhere else. And then I gotta pee. I had to help the missus.
What are you doing, dummy? There's a door right here.
Dreams ignite, reaching new heights in the night. In our unity, strength we find. Nameless as you say, leave all doubt behind.
Hold together. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Jump.
That's fucking teamwork.
Teamwork.
Same. Yep. And jump. Damn it.
Oh wait, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh.
Come on. Going up as... Yep. Click on the link, it pulls up in front of me.
You need to line up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Go.
Okay, I don't want to be here no more. That's not nice.
Now,
oh my god.
I'm
look
gonna
at
go
them all.
pip-haze. So I will be RB.
I'm just one person. $5,000 items. Oh damn! I'm only at 1,500. I stopped hooking because I.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
That came out wrong. Oops.
You stopped hooking?
I stopped hooking. Oh god, I'm not gonna live that one down. Oh son of a bitch.
Somebody flip that.
No! Shush! Shush! Oh my god. Now, but...
And his name is
Oh, is it the piggy bank?
It is, it's the bank. Oh, whoa!
Oh, shit!
Oh, look at that. I
Did
saw
you
that.
just see that? Somebody clip that! Oh my god, that was awesome! Devil's hit.
Can you bring a watch? Somebody has a watch.
I have a watch.
Dreams ignite, reaching new heights in the night. In our unity, strength we find. Nameless ashes say, leave all doubt behind.
Alright, it would help if I unmuted the microphone. Let me turn on my volume. My wife went to do laundry at her mom's because our place doesn't allow, well, any of that. Give me a sec. No. Notifications all the way up. Alright, cool. Oops. Now, is it 58%? Let's plug it back in to get that 100 deliciousness. We're halfway there. Ah. Alright, hold on. Alright, so okay, you're saying whoa, that's a gun in there. That's a gun. Service pistol. Target ammo. Didn't I have? Yep. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go. Of course it broke. Why would it not have broke? Let's take this. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, I can't use that. This is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Of course, after what was that, 4 hits? wrench doesn't break that easy. That's super annoying. Alright. So I can't go through any of those at the moment. Go to the other world. Want to. But we will. We must finish this game. Congratulate ourselves. Then throw it deep within a fucking hole. Never to be seen or heard from again. Costumes for the play. Nothing? You don't see anything? But I gotta take a shite. Oh my. I don't want to be here. I can't see. Okay, so I can walk out here. And I can come back in. Oh. Jesus. Something's blocking it. Can't open it. Okay. Alright, so we can come out here. We can't go that way either way. Now, I don't know if we can go through any of these other doors. Oh, we didn't go down that way. Hold on. We didn't go down that way, did we? Okay, we can go through there. But we didn't go all the way down. Okay, let's get back to the other world. Okay. Let's explore. Yeah. Go down this way. Can we explore more down this way? I probably can't get through it, but, you know, we're just gonna try. Okay. Locked. Oh. Way up to the other floor. Except for for those stairs over there? I don't know. The only way that I could get through there is if I... well, probably that way. I don't know. I didn't want to go in there, did I? Yeah. Thought. No. A knife. Mm-hmm. Alright. Drop that down. Huh? I don't. Okay, so I don't mind the weapons breaking, but they break way too quick. Okay. I mean, how the hell are you going to tell me that this fucking wrench that I'm holding is gonna be useless after 5 fucking swings? God damn. Yeah. Get off of it. Oh, what was that key? I don't know what the key was. Hold on, you can't just show me keys. Oh, I got some shotgun ammo? Well, we're gonna reload it. Balcony key. So technically, if you're telling me balcony key, so technically I can go this way. Ouch. Oh my god. Are you serious with these weapons? Oh my god. Just hit the fucking thing. Ugh. Okay. Well, we might as well look around the rest of the way for anything else. Okay. Wait, did we ever try the other doors? Yes, we did. Get in because it was blocked from the other side. Yep. Okay. So absolutely no. Yeah. Okay, so we can go through that way just fine. No, I'm not fighting that thing right now. What the fuck happened to it? Come on. Equip. See, easy to beat. Pain in the ass. It's just annoying. Of course, the hammer broke because it's weak as bristly. What? Ah, my fucking thumb hurts. Ah. Get through the... Did you really have to do that loud ass noise? Fuck! I forgot to save at some point. Alright. Let's go to Pal World. Oh, let's go to Pal World. We're gonna do this tomorrow. We'll do this another day. Close the game. Exit it. Get out of it. Get out of it. Go to Pal World. Listen to some music, too. Alright. That over there. Thanks is way too high. What are you doing, dog? Come on. Get up there. Divine. Okay, edit. Can I have my OBS, please? Or not OBS, my whatever the fucking thing is. No, don't do that. Do this. Jeez. Pale World. Change this. Okay. Save. Let's refresh that. Make sure everything's all right. Yep. Nice. Cool. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it, Georgie. All right. Options. Fuck. Dead or alive, I waste my time whenever I can. I don't know why that's so loud to me. That's okay, because we can... Boy, everything likes to start on every other monitor but my main monitor. So wonderful, isn't it? Alright. And again and again. Reaching all the time. Ugh. That's some cold soda. Alright, who are we breeding now? Who are we gonna breed? We need to breed. Let's breed. Oh man. Alright. Oh, who hold on, let me bring up my list of pals I can breed to get certain ones. And I don't have the one I want. Right? This one? Would it be this? No, that is fucking 7 days. Why? Alright, I'll have to look for it later. Alright, whatever. Let's get back to our other base. I opened a lot more of the map. I gotta do up here a little bit, but there's probably not much up there left. Well, that's what I gotta open. So... yeah, baby! Let's do this! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, come on. Why are you like this? Oh my goodness. Is there something, Hold on a sec. I don't understand this. Bring up the task manager real quick. Alright. What is... Huh? Huh. Coming in hot, you can't stop.
Like flash, keep what you got. Spike that ball through your heart. Brace yourself, they're coming in hot. Which way we
Hey! Oh boy. Coming in hot! Twitch raid, thank you, Big M and Dragonfly. How you two doing? How was your strummies? Hi, hi, hi. Let me give you a proper shout out. That was a whole confuckle of stuff that wasn't... Well, let me just give you the shout outs properly again. How was... I'm guessing you guys were playing D&D, right? How was your D&D session? There's Big M. Was good. We just finished our Sunday D. Nice, nice, nice. Yay, no deaths! And then let's give Dragonfly one more shout out since it was over the raid and everything like that. Give that. There we go. Yet. Yet is that key word. Well, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I am Raziel McLeod. If you don't know who I am, well, that's me. I'm nothing too special. Just like to chill, hang out, put things in things, and yeah. Playing Pal World right now. We were just playing. Silent Hill Origins. But before we got to the point where we were gonna put our fists through the screen, we decided to switch to this game. So yeah, that's the thing. Alright, Big M, you go do what you need to do. I'm going to Larkin. Thank you for that raid. Let me see. Oh boy. Oh yeah. I was lagging real bad earlier. Still pretty laggy right now. Why am I lagging? I don't know why I'm lagging. Everything is the same. Maybe I should have reset the computer before I started streaming. Unless I got a program up and running that I don't know. That shouldn't be up and running. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking at was the thingy-mabobbers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to really... Alright, let me sleep. Nothing is taking up that much of anything, really. Memory's fine. CPU's fine. Hold on. Maybe it just needs a good... But yeah. Anyways. Like I said, welcome in everybody. I am Raziel McLeod. I play a lot of different games. I like survival crafting. And horror games. So yeah. Hold on, I'm just trying to figure out why my everything was lagging. Okay. Well then. Alright. Let's try loading this up again. Yep. Yep. Dog, you're crushing my tootsies. Come on. What's wrong? Okay. You're launching, but you're not launching. There you go. Why'd you take so long? Oh, I think I might know what's wrong. Something that I had to do. Okay, apply that. Okay, that's done. Alright, let's quit out of this. Then we'll load it back up. Launchy, launchy. So, and an update on me playing 7 Days to Die on the Rebirth mod. I am not going to be playing that until the new update comes out, the 1.2. Because I'm the only one that's having that issue out of the friend group that's on the server and playing it anyways. I crash a lot. I crash a lot with that game. And it's only the mod that I crash with. Single player or on a server, doesn't matter. And it gets really... I want to kill zombies, not Crash Simulator, okay? Is what I'm trying to say. So, until that update comes out, I'm not going to be playing 7 Days to Die or the Rebirth mod. Which is kind of sucks, because I was really getting into that Rebirth mod, but... Alright, this is... No, it's still acting up. Oh, well. Let's have people... Why am I up here? Alright, that's much better. Okay. No, never mind. Every time I say it's much better, it fucks up on me again. See? I'm just lagging hard.